Hi everyone, and welcome. Today is Wednesday, December 8th, the Feast of the Immaculate Conception, a powerful feast. Mary, our mother, guiding us through this Advent season. It's a beautiful thing. Just want to mention again, we still have some Jingle Bucks tickets left. If you'd like some, please see us after Mass or call the rectory. Thank you for your support. You know, today we're actually going to do the 13th rule of St. Ignatius, and I just want to mention something here. Some weeks ago, when we were doing rule number 5, I mentioned to you that's one rule that Ignatius thinks we should never forget. And rule 5 is the same then as 13. These are two rules you should never forget. So let's refresh our memories. Rule 5 was never make a decision when you're in desolation. We all go through periods in our spiritual lives of consolation and desolation. Times when we feel very close to God and everything's going smoothly. Times that we're going through desolation and life's very difficult. Okay? Sometimes we experience those two realities in the same day. But Ignatius is very adamant about not making any decisions while you're in desolation. Okay? Today, with rule number 13, he again says, don't forget this rule also. And that is, when you're going through a hard time, speak to a wise and competent person, a spiritual friend, someone who can help you. Basically, what you'll see as I read the rule is, don't allow things to go underground in secret. That's when we get in trouble. We're as sick as our secrets. And we need to bring things out into the light, into the presence of a friend, someone we trust. And that way things are a lot clearer. Bring it out into the light. So let's hear the words of St. Ignatius himself about the 13th rule of the sermon. Likewise, he, the enemy, conducts himself as a false lover, in wishing to remain secret and not be revealed. For a dissolute man who, speaking with evil intentions, makes dishonorable advances to a daughter of a good father or a wife of a good husband, wishes his words and persuasions to be secret, and the contrary displeases him very much, when the daughter reveals to her father or the mother to her husband his false words and depraved intention, because he easily perceives that he will not be able to succeed with the undertaking begun. So here's a man going after a woman or a daughter, a wife or a daughter with bad intentions. And if that gets out into the light, he's like, it makes him nervous because he didn't have really good intentions. So here's the application of the metaphor. In the same way, when the enemy of human nature brings his wiles and persuasions to the just soul, he wishes and desires that they be received and kept in secret. But when one reveals them to one's good confessor or to another spiritual person who knows his deceits and malicious designs, it weighs on him very much, because he perceives that he will not be able to succeed with the malicious undertaking he has begun, since his manifest deceits have been revealed. So basically, don't let anything go into secret. And that's why all of us need, not necessarily a spiritual director per se, but a spiritual friend, someone we trust, that we can talk about these things to. Because once they go secret and go underground, the enemy, the evil one, really can grab on that. Sin loves darkness. Christ is the light. So whenever you're struggling with something in your spiritual life and it doesn't seem quite right, find that friend and bring that out into the light, and you get so much kind of a better perspective of your whole life. And sometimes people say, well, I don't have a spiritual director, but you don't need the director, but you need a spiritual friend. And he uses an example in here that's pretty powerful. This Father Tim Gallagher. He talks about the fact that years ago he read about a priest who lived in Papua New Guinea, where there was a missionary outpost there. This was before computers and all that, and so he had a tape recorder. Remember, audio cassette tapes. And he would talk into the cassette tape about what was going on in his life spiritually from Papua New Guinea, mail it to France, to where his spiritual director was. The spiritual director would take the tape, listen to it, and he himself would then get a cassette tape and respond to him. And when this Father Tim Gallagher heard that, he said, any one of us can find someone to be sort of our helper in a time of need, if we really want that. So the lesson this week would be, don't allow things in your spiritual life to go underground. We're as sick as our secrets. We don't need to bring them out to the whole world. We need to bring them out to a trusted friend. We need to bring them out to someone that we trust, put them into the light of Christ's life, and then we begin to see them more clearly. God bless you.